Fucking hooker. Morning, everybody. Perfect Circle. I've heard the name. Hey, what's up? It's just Thursday stream, so nothing really. I'm gonna go pull out the money for get my Jeep fixed today, but it's about it. Have a 13-hour shift to go to your next job? What the fuck? Hell no. Fuck off. Chili, what's up? It should be, yeah. Like I said, my buddies, I asked him this morning how much the stuff was. He's like, I'm calling right now because he's got like a wholesaler's license from running a company, so he can normally get stuff cheaper. But we'll see. It's cleaned out. Whoops. Damn it. You just... Well, damn. I'm on my 9-hour shift right now. Gross. I'm on my, 3-hour venture this morning. A little dark in here with these ones on today. I'll go with these ones. Keep my eyeballs from frying out of my head, but yeah. You do have the crowd. What's up, man? I almost played video games this morning for coffee time, but I did not. There. That's a little better. I was having a hard... It was a little dark in here for me to have the red ones on. Okay. Got this bowl. It's Jesse from Pawn Stars. Trying a game tonight? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to pack this bowl. I see like what? Dama, Crystal, Rage, Gal, Broken. What's up? I've been trying to catch between me not being low. Speaking of sleep token shirts, I was wearing my I was wearing my Get In Loser, We're Going to Arcadia shirt yesterday. And I was going to some stores after I dropped off my daughter. And there was this Mercedes, this fucking Gardens Are Yearly Mercedes-Benz fucking SUV thing behind me. And it kept riding my ass. Talking about 45, I'm doing 50 into 45 and still on my ass. I'm going 5 over, number one. Number two, you're driving like a douchebag behind me because you think you own a Mercedes. You ever gotten your ass beat by a dude wearing a sleep token shirt with all the members sitting on the front seat in the car? Because no, you probably haven't. There's a first time for everything. I'll whoop your ass in a Vessel shirt, dude. There is a place called Arcadia in your state? That's funny. So I kept thinking, I was like, anybody ever been pimp smacked while wearing a sleep token shirt? Or by somebody wearing a sleep token shirt? Because pretty sure I'll be the first motherfucker ever. You know, with extra thorns. Ooh, you got a smartwatch. I need to get me one. It's wasn't even road rage per se. I'm like just driving along, you know. And I keep looking back. I'm like, I can't even read this dude's license plate. That's when I know. When you like, when you're hum diddle dee and you're driving along, and you look back and you look up and you're like, this dude's riding my ass. You're like, maybe not. And you look in your mirror and you're like, well, I can't read his license plate there either. He's pretty close. And you do a double take in your rear view mirror, so you give him a little brake check, and they want to get pissed off. Like I said, I'm wearing a fucking bougie ass Taylor Swift style sleep token shirt with everybody sitting in a convertible car talking about let's go to Arcadia. I'll get out, kick you in your shin, and then uppercut your shit and your sweet ass chin music, dude. Right in your bitch ass chin. Wearing my Even in Arcadia shirt. I had rose chucks on. Again, you ever gotten beat up by a dude with a sleep token shirt and a pair of rose flowered chucks? Didn't think so. Keep it up, Bill. Rip you right out of your Mercedes-Benz stupid Gardens Are Yearly SUV and curb stomp the shit out of you in my fucking frilly foo-foo flower Converses. Eminence is good. They just block us. Well, their label. Sorry. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna go blow my nose. Yeah, all you see is a grill. Like you're like, bro, back up. Well, Kyra, thank you. I appreciate that. Those guys, sorry, they're not boys, but those guys have done a lot for Kyle and I, and a lot for our community as far as mental health and being a voice for voiceless people. So, when are we taking sleep token shirts on? I don't know. I'm pissed. Look. Stained. Popcorn night. Chocolate drizzle popcorn. You know what, Bill, and your stupid Mercedes, you can get blood on this sleep token shirt. Now it's ruined. I'm probably throwing it away. Never wearing this out. Stain at the bottom. pissed off. So, all right, Bill, you can spill your blood on this one. I'll uppercut you with this one on instead. Wait. Matching Lorna Shore shirts. Oh, yeah. So, Sleeping Arcadia, there, I don't know if they have them back up yet, but there's a link in all of the video descriptions for the cups. Now, guys, we had a few people, not a lot, a few people say, hey, just to let you know, like the website was kind of messed up, or I got charged, but it didn't like check me out. From what I understand, and we've talked to these people, you will get refunded, and or just message them or email them. They are very quick to get back to you. It's a website. Things do happen. From what I understand, and Kyle and I understand, they are very quick to fix issues. It is a website. Oh, I don't have the cup on me. That's not my cup. It was actually Kyle and Crystal's. We just used them for the show. Oh, I can't wear my work attire. Yeah. You had to email to find out where yours was. So are they not okay? So Renee, are they not? Hold on a second. How long ago did you order? Because we've only heard a couple of people that had some issues and they had fixed it. So I just want to make sure, because two things. Just because maybe we have a good relationship with somebody in a business that we're trying to collab with does not, if they're not saying they aren't, but if they're not treating our roadies and our viewers correctly, then we need to know that too. I'm not trying to dig up anything bad or have anything happen. I'm just saying, if something like that is happening, we don't want to be attached to something that is a hassle or a negative thing. 9th. Carrier issue. Oh, I don't know what that means. But we have both been kind of eagle-eyeing, keeping an eye, like just our ears open. So, like I said, this is very new for the both of us. We've done our best, but keeping up with some info like that is also good too. So I at least appreciate giving some of that feedback. See if you can email them. Okay, yeah. It took like 2 weeks. Okay. All right. Wanted to actually was going to ask you too, how long did it take to get you the cups, Crystal? But okay, like 2 weeks. Yeah, so Riddle Speed, the fat dude, he literally put everybody in the corner. Like, Vessel took those people that were doxing them and doing these things on purpose, set them in the corner, dude. But I have inadvertently, like, there was one time it was a legit accident. I was on live on TikTok, and I accidentally said Vessel's real name. To be fair, somebody in the chat that was chatting a lot, had his first name. So I addressed them a couple of times, and I went to go say something, and it came out, and I was like, I almost stopped the live. I think it was either Vero or I don't know who it was, but they were like, la da da, nobody heard you. Like, it wasn't on purpose. I'm like, I know, but now I feel bad. Yeah, they do what they do for a reason. Yeah, you're in timeout. Oh, rage. Oh, rage. That's like accidentally getting your hand in the THC gummies and not the regular Welch's gummies. Oh, brother. Like, I'm all for going to the moon and being on cloud nine and fucking Lady McTitty, but Jesus Christ, when you ain't expecting it, it's violently high in the middle of Walmart right now. Wait. Murder. We already did the LL Cool J and Eminem. It's up. I'm just having my friend. Dude, no, I'm not making you a moderator. You clearly don't know how to keep spammers out of my fucking page because you're spamming. So, no. Can I be a mod? 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 Well, you got to watch out for spammers. Can I be a mod? Can I be a mod? Can I be a mod? No. It's like, what? Hey, can I? I'm going shopping with a Ranger too. What do you mean? Hey, what's up? A mouthful of a name. Call you number one. What up, man? You guys ever did? We did some Amity Affliction. Same thing. They don't do well, and then they sometimes get blocked. Again, it's more so in the fact of the company or the record label, not them. But for over the 4 tickets, their show in October was $1,200. No shit. Dude, Ronnie did snap for God as a weapon. The thing that I think motherfuckers like, including myself, sometimes forget. Ronnie is I don't give a goddamn what anybody thinks. Ronnie is a musician. And I think motherfuckers be forgetting the fact that this dude is not a metalhead singer. Like he is. What I'm saying is that I think people be forgetting the fact that he can do all of it. I'm sorry. But when you can go from being grimy, gritty, almost like borderline rapping to metalcore, with the exception of getting Alex terrible growls, to legit choir church boy singing in the pews sounds that come out of this man, we tend to forget because he just likes to do in your face stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but then when he hits us with this God as a weapon or a revamped version, we're like, oh, you mean Jesus was just singing to us? Didn't know that. Have a good one. Much love for me and the wife. Hey, Riddle, both of you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, today is actually Thursday. Well, Amber, there's a lot of times people can't separate. They're probably also talking about the fact that he did stuff with Manson because of like the allegations that I'm pretty sure were dropped. I didn't follow any of it really, but people have a stigma. Like, I get it, and you're going to get it no matter which way, but people don't like him for reasons that was either A, was found to be not true, like legit, or he served his time. Hey, Riddle 499. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. Start lifting again. Start like 30 pounds and getting tanked. Dude, Rage, I know. I literally thought about something this morning was I might go get for now. I've got to do something. Again, I know I have a hernia, so like I'm not trying to go ham anyways, but as far as like I still got to be careful, right? And then I'll try to be getting surgery here in the future, but that's what I'm trying to do is build the home gym. Until I can do that, I might be okay with having we do have the space and means. We're trying to get she was talking about ordering the floor yesterday and getting that going. It's the fact that a decent gym is probably going to cost us around $2,000. Now, is that something we could do? Absolutely. And we could probably do it relatively comfortably. That's not a brag. What I'm getting at, guys, is but we got stuff we want to do for the house. So, in my opinion, we're gonna focus on that first. Meg wants to, needs to, and feels the fact of like how it'll make her feel to go to the gym or exercise or lift or whatever it is. One of the only few people I can say was a legit excuse doesn't have the time. Hence why we need a home regimen fitness center workout station. So, me being able to go whenever I want, yeah, I can. And that's why I'm starting to kind of give myself the non-excuse of giving myself the excuse that I'm not going because Meg can't go. I'm sorry, Meg, you can't go. Until we can get a home gym for you to be able to just walk down the steps, that's how it is, unfortunately. I can still go. I had this problem with wanting to go when she couldn't and like it be unfair. Because just like Rage, I know she's going to start feeling some type of way. Not towards me, but towards herself. Even more than she already does. Like, I'm not saying anything about anybody else's weights or body or anything, but I know Meg is not happy with the way she looks and feels. So in turn, I'm in her corner trying to do whatever it is, and then I'm over here going, bye, babe, I'm going to go fucking lift stacks all day and get buff while you sit here until we can figure something else out. That's rude, and to a point in my mind. So I know she struggles with things, same as I have, same as I still do. You know, great, I lost the weight. I'd like to be a little in shape now. I don't need to be clanking iron and Van Damme in 94. I just want to be more like Michael Phelps in the 2012 Olympics. Like, right. So you could, and again, that also helps with both, not necessarily going at the same time, but going and doing same things. You hold each other accountable. Like, nah, babe, I don't care. You need to go downstairs, or you need to go to Planet Fitness or whatever it is. You need to get your arm workout today. I know you don't want to, but you got to go. I'll take care of said thing or whatever it is. Oh, time out. Yeah, that too. But that's what I mean. Yes. Dude, you can have, I knew people that had check-in buddies like that. Sure. Well, like Mega stated, she saw like a specialist and stuff, and she has things she's got to do differently. Again, it's hard to get into it. I'm not saying she isn't, but to get into a routine, she hasn't really gone either way yet. But she found out certain things to help stay away from. And I told her, I said, let me help you with this calorie thing and stick with it for more than just 2 weeks and see if it helps with you trying to stay away from lower carb things, not no carbs, but with this as well, and see if it helps. Plus, doing some workouts. It's hard. I get it, but I still argue calorie in, calorie out is science, but it does, you still, some people need other help and pushes from things for their body in other ways too. I get that because of how you make insulin and PCOS and hormones and stuff, but 80% of it is still calorie in, calorie out. So that by that standard is that knowing that knowledge I have to help her with and to keep her on would also help keep her on track with the whatever it is she's looking at for, like maybe adult drinks or maybe a snack or whatever it is to help keep the calorie down or the fat high or whatever it is that she's needing to do as well. See, and with like an eating disorder, that's the biggest thing I've been struggling with not developing. For a minute, I had this mindset of can't have this, can't have that. Well, I can. It's just, again, do I want to waste 300 calories on a piece of cake, or do I want to have 300 calories with 2 cups of vegetables and a cup of rice and a 0 Pepsi? Well, which is going to fill me up more? So then I had this view on desserts or snacks that you didn't do those. No, you do. You most certainly do. You have to find ways to accommodate certain ways. Do you know how I have basically puddings or like cakey style things? It's that new thing with the yogurt and then half a pack of pudding mix with the pie filling. It's fucking delicious. No, I don't just eat ice cream and cake all the time or Halo Top because I don't feel like spending $6 on a fucking pint of ice cream. So I found something different. And actually, I can have almost two doubles servings of that snack compared to almost 1 Halo Top. Say, Jerry, well, joke's on you, Mrs. Thirst Trap. It's already almost there. It's Jerry. Jericho. From Jericho. Here comes Ferret. It's a nice cape, guy. It's a cloaked out of cape. I mean, it's old. It's older, but, and the of still isn't like whatever, but you can see me pleasuring thyself dressed as vessel to take me back to Eden on the of for $4. Yeah, it was, from what I understand, somebody said something about Jerry the Flamingo because of Jericho, but see, this is why y'all are my fave. Hey, Devil, what's up? I was a little tubbier back then, but I was in there getting a good wiener and in on myself. She gave you flamingo deck. Nice. Maybe that's what I should do when I get this new one done. I'll update the vessel on there. Just watching the cave cast. I haven't seen it yet. Devin was on there. Nerd. I'm actually a dungeon master. No. Take me back to boners. That's what we'll call it. Hey, I can scrounge $4 from the couch. Our whole house is watching every day. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. All joking aside with the thirst traps and stuff, thank you for watching. You know, I talk about this stuff all the time, guys, but without you 51 people in here and chit-chatting back and forth or being funny with me or whatever helps algorithms, helps channels. We appreciate it. Just because Kyle is not on the lives and stuff with me in the mornings, you know, he still works a normal job and stuff. Like, we both appreciate the time, effort, and things that you guys put in for hanging out, talking, asking questions, whatever it might be. Mine. Dude, Amber, that's tough. That's tough. Hey, Izzy, what's up? Fighting for the crown? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like stuff like that. So much hard work was put into something so wonderful. Okay, sorry, Mrs. Wright. Is it, how do you spell it? Say it. Is it Kyra? I'm trying to make sure I'm saying this right. Because, not gonna lie, when I glanced over at you, I thought you were Kyle. He said it before. It's his last name, so it's Kyle, right? And I'm like, when did he? Okay, so Kyra. Okay, but we appreciate the kind words. Just don't want to be butchering your name while trying to sing your praises. Dude, I thought it was him for a second. I'm not a metal or rap guy. I come for the coffee in the mornings. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's right. Didn't you? You kind of just found the page going through lives, I think. Hold on. I say something, then have the meeting go blow my nose. I say there's a few people in here that actually did not find us from the channel like that. I'm undercover. That's how I find you guys. I was scrolling through. The coffee time kept popping up. Pharaoh, no shit. I did not know you were one of those. Jerry never blows his nose on lives. Is he? Okay. I do not rap. No, I do not. My cousin does. I know everybody, but like he is pretty decent. Okay. That's really interesting. Gotta help other Ohio channels. That's right, guys. Yeah, Badger. He is from Ohio too. I followed him. I've glanced at some of his stuff, guys. I don't really get a chance to watch YouTube like that anymore. But I've checked him out. Bearded Viking Woodwork or something like that has popped in. I caught him. He was on a live the other day. I didn't click on it, but I saw he was sitting. Looked like he was programming some stuff. Throughout you guys from Vessel. Oh shit. She stole your crown. It's like a call. You got to bring a friend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man. One of us. One of us. Yeah. Actually, what's funny is Crystal's more one of us than some of our other one of us's. I found out she listens to Lorna Shore. I was like, huh. I don't mean listen. Like she's like, yeah, I've listened to Will before. No, no, like she like listens to them like one of her favorite band. I'm like, whoa, okay. Yeah, we can hit that spicy air. You're right. Let's go. Extreme metalhead. Yeah, I did not know that. I really thought I didn't think you were some like Swifty by any means, but I really thought you were probably more of like the like Bad Omens. I know they get heavy, very different though. It's calming, right? Right. See, I would not have expected that. I was thinking more of like Falling in Reverse, Avenged Sevenfold, Bad Omens type like vibe. But you're like, no, dude, no, keep going further to the right. Like, we're almost there. But um, what's really funny is I've never, ever, ever heard Lorna Shore pre-Will Ramos. Ramos, sorry. I keep saying sorry. The reason I keep saying Ramos, and I had to ask my not my boss, but he was kind of the guy above me at Samsung. His name was Josh Ramos. Spelled the exact same. And I was like, are you related by any? He's like, no. And we were talking about it. And he's like, the fact of his is Ramos. And my buddy's was Ramos, but spelled the same. And I was like, dude, it fucks with me sometimes because I still say Will Ramos. I'm like, it's not how you say it, though. With their whole NF reactions, because you guys were the only people that caught his bars. Okay, Allie, so it was like a thing of a thing of a thing. See, I love Extreme Scream because they scream on my behalf. Essentially, yeah. Right, you love the best. I'm saying I didn't realize. I really thought you stayed in this like I said, like Sleep Token, Bad Omens, Falling in Reverse like lane with your metal, which is perfectly fine. I mean, not that there isn't women, because actually I know about Lorna Shore sort of kind of because of a girl that I used to work with, Margot. She like die hard fucking. She always used to joke the fact that she has a thing for guys that just looks like they just eat cigarettes. And I was like, I get it. You know, I get it. I'm not saying that Will is trashy by any means, or like, I know what she means. They scream because I can't, right? So A Day to Remember, yeah. Again, they didn't do well, and it's very unfortunate. It's an acquired taste, but they never disappoint. And what is really cool, Crystal, I actually never thought about this until the other day. Bro, he's on tour. Sorry, I'm stopping in mid-sentence, but Lorna Shore is the 26th of September here in Ohio and in Cleveland. The next day on Saturday is Sleep Token. I wonder if this motherfucker's going to the show. And the nicest way, because he's the biggest fucking fanboy out of all of us. And he's famous. Like, it's almost like, Will, you know you're famous too, right? Like, you're a like good singer and like on both ends. That's what I'm saying. Kyra, I almost said Kara. I'm thinking, dude, he's probably going. If he's got the day off from taking, like, if they're going to be that close, I can almost guarantee you he's got an off day or two. That might not be smart, though. It is a weekend. It would be Saturday that he would be missing a show. He might not, guys, now that I think about it. Yeah, but I was just saying, like, dude, I want to go to the Cleveland show so bad. We will be Jerry for sure. Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, logically, it's a Saturday. I highly doubt Will's going to be like, no, we're having an off day on the Saturday. He might, though, for Sleep Token. Could you imagine a motherfucker being like, I'm so in love with this band that I'm going to pay money. I'm going to lose thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for my couple hour set that I would have been booked for and actually then spend money. He probably would still. I mean, right when they go on to the next venue. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough one to. He did that on purpose. Yeah, I thought I had tickets. I did not. Got refunded, but I'm not going. Well, people say, like, I wish they would just come to, like, Buffalo and all this stuff. I'm thinking that with this U.S. tour being so popular, they'll probably come back. They're going to come back and they're going to do more. Now they realize that there was things sold out so fast in so many states. I think they will. Yeah, I had close to $1,000 invested in a ticket, singular. Well, as far as number one supporter, I never done research my own. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be a little long, but I'm gonna keep it short. I argue the fact that we did not make Sleep Token big. Book Talk made Sleep Token bigger. I argue that we are either the first one to, or one of the only, or the only channel. So one of those ways to do everything by Sleep Token, EPs, covers, all of it, right? So there is that. Okay, cool. We know that that's a fact, but we have been told also between main discords, people that are in those Reddit pages, which I'm sorry, Reddit is kind of a big deal for like some info. Just even word of mouth, their Facebooks and fan pages, that they know who we are. They watch us. I don't know how true that is, but we've heard it from several angles. And yes, sorry, I just caught that, but Reddit is one that we heard. There's like a Reddit thread or something like that. Hey, morning. To the fact of like, and then there was two people, and I don't know if people were in here, and I haven't seen them since. They may have been blowing a little smoke. I don't know. It was still a fun thing to think about. But there were two people in a live one day basically talking like, no, like, well, they're trying to get you to the Cleveland show or something, to get you to worship. Like they want you at a show, basically. Not necessarily that Vessel said Eric and Kyle, but just in the fact of they apparently know who we are. Because I said selfishly one day, I know they don't do interviews, they don't do anything, but like if we got a comment from two or something, you know, that Sleep Token kind of like, selfishly I want that. And that's when those couple people were like, no, they know who you guys are. And they enjoy, basically. I'd hope you'd watch your videos back before you. Yeah. He's always watch. Jerry's always watching. Dude, I want that though. But they were saying, this one person was saying something about, well, where were you trying to go? Almost like they were going to try to pass this info on to Sleep Token or somebody that could do something about the Cleveland show. Because I said, unfortunately, I am bound to Ohio, and the fact of it's on a weekend that I get my daughter. I don't like to just be like, sorry, hon, it's my 5 days with you. I'm going to go see a show. I feel selfish doing that. I also have been told many a times that it's okay to do things. And I know I can. So what I'm getting at is that shows before or after that, as far as like having to travel, it would cost me too much for ticket, room and board, and then gas, and then food. That's huge things. Plus, it would also be probably cutting into still time with Chandler. You got to figure surrounding states are going to be within a couple of days of each other. Oh, yeah, sorry. That's Hedger right there. It's the hedgehog. Wait, didn't we do the Slaughter Rebel? No, that's what I kept telling Kyle. I was like, they did that. We did the other soon. We'll probably do it soon. Just ask who should I watch for Sleep Token Action that said, are you shitting me? D, are you being serious? Because that's kind of fucking wild. Can't afford it. Yeah. Huh. That's pretty cool. It's in that order. That emergence. This is some pretty big words to say it's my favorite. What, like, we hear, I don't mean it like this, but we hear stuff a lot, like all the time, borderline, with like people saying things. I see. Saying things along the, my favorite channel, or this is my favorite one to watch, or I binge these all the time and stuff. And it's like, damn, dude, that's some big words. That's not funny. Like, to be funny, like, that's a big thing to state out loud. Just a couple of years ago, Kyle and I were doing the same thing, being able to watch as much as we could, but doing that with other reaction channels and creators that took us to that place, or felt the things that we felt, or caught the things that we did, or freaked out on all of the things, right? And to know that, I guess we are, I guess, one of those people now. We are part of that community that helps and gives back, and that's a big reason why we like doing this. It's the only live I watch on YouTube. I've also heard, what did I say? Oh wait, I know that her live yesterday of my YouTube because of Ink Master, Rykerroad, and Gordon Ramsay. That's tough. Him reacting to us is pretty cool. Yes. We've been told also over time, and I've not done a lot of research, but we have been told that not only for a reaction channel for sure, but for creators on YouTube, that we do a lot of lives. Like we're the only one of the only few channels that goes live like we do, or in that kind of concept. Not even just reactions, but like I'm doing right now, or even like maybe some gaming or whatever. Yep. Oh, so they not for June 12th. Okay. Well, Chili, hell yeah. Well, thank you for being here. Out of my subs, yes. Okay. See, and we've been hearing that a lot too. That like, yeah, pretty much, I don't see anybody else go live at all, or hardly ever, or whatever it is that I'm, subscribed to. But hello, fellow Sleep Token fans. Other than like John Denton, there aren't much like YouTube. Well, I appreciate that. You recommend? Man. Oh, I briefly heard of whispers of some kind of museum make. Yeah, yeah. I haven't looked into it. You, Rage, and Meg are the only lives I tune into. It's a good time being here. New subscriber, well, thank you. I appreciate you subscribing and hanging out. Not sure if you know, but if you look under the Rykerroad, or even I think even this, you can find links to several other channels. The Detour is one of them. It's where Kyle and I do things other than reactions, kind of everything else. And Kyle has the podcast, which is the Cave Cast. And then he kind of does some scary stories still, which is the Campfire. So if any of that interests you, check that out. I also do Twitch, where I watch movies, shows, things like that. But I go live on YouTube on the Detour to play video games. Oh shit, he's gonna want to call. Hold on, I gotta check this. That's the only one he sent. I just have a feeling my buddy's gonna call. He just said, hey, because I asked him about the parts for the car. I mean, how much it was. Damn it. I got no way of, like, messaging him. Because I'm on my phone. Fuck. I get on Facebook. I think I can. I'd have to use my phone to log in to be able to. Fuck. Anyways. Let's see here. I like Joey Sparks. Live reactions. Just super chat to get on the list. Oh shit. It's crazy that they do lives. We're so afraid of getting hit. We've known people that got hit for dumber shit. You know, hard as to find a life that's not filled with hatred. No shit. I feel like we just built. Enjoy the Eden podcast. Thank you for watching. I think that all right, Mom. Later. I think that we attract the like-minded people, and with this coffee time and stuff, this is just. It really is just. At first, it was a time waster. It was a time waster. Kept me busy. Gave me ideas, whatever, and kept the channel going up as far as like view count, watch hours, things like that. But then it just became one of those things where I'm like, well, I got nothing else to do. I can do this in the mornings. Because it was because I was doing stuff on TikTok, and TikTok is a bunch of fucking vagina pussies. Like, if I said that right there on TikTok, it would have been, Your view or your searches are limited. Bro, lick my whole balloon knot. But the thing is that being vulgar or being intense and all this stuff is only for trolls and when people have had enough. Like, again, when I've gone through all my fiascos with technology lately and internets and stuff, but all that has been pretty much taken care of, and or I've come to terms with things. The thing is that we literally talk from mental health to buttholes. But the other thing is too is that it's not just me that talks. There've been plenty of times where the chat has been kind of just doing its thing. Not that I sat here in silence, but I didn't say a whole lot. Shit. I don't, but I wish. They go hand in hand. Have a good one. Needs to be on his shirt. Oh. Okay, so you got the cups. And we did find out through Crystal, it took like 2 weeks for her to get hers. Where she pokes the fish tank. Hey! Hey! Still got to do my toast reviews for that banana thing. I got to get the cake. That one sounds good too. I listened to the whole album. Let's do a couple songs of the new Ghost. Pretty good. Why are you sleeping? Princess Consuela banana hammock. Did you figure it out? Did you figure it out? Come on. Anybody know where Princess Consuela banana hammock comes from? Except for maybe D not now. I'm trying to see if that's what she was saying. Lori got it, but yeah. But okay, but I think D had to, yeah. Yep. Phoebe, when she found out you could change your name to anything when you get down there. Pop quiz. Do you know who she's talking to go change her name? When he's like, you can change your name to anything. And he's all like, because he's just pissed off at his job. Does anybody know who she talks to in that scene as a, I guess, guest or whatever you want to call it? Because he wasn't really like famous then. Well, yes. Paul Rudd was who she was talking to. I'm talking about who she went to when she went down to change her name, the person working who she was talking to. He wasn't famous yet. You let Regina Phalange alone. I just caught that. Hi, Ken Adams. I like Post Malone. I think I prefer his older stuff a little bit. Oh, Phoebe from the show Friends. He was a comedian. He was just in a larger show later. I'll give you a hint. He's black. Now, I don't know if that'll help, but dude, he's so funny. He's so funny. Come on. Yes. Yes. It was Daryl from The Office. Yep. He's standing there. He's like, next. She's like, I need to change my name. And he's like, to what? And she's like, well, or she says something. He's like, you can change it to whatever you want. And she's like, anything? And he's like, anything. Basically, like, get out of my way. So she changes her name to Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. And then Mike is like, well, I'm going to change my name to Crap Bag. She was like, Mike Crap Bag? He's like, oh, first name Crap, last name Bag. Bro. You literally saw that episode? Bro, I'm telling you, that shit's hysterical. Yeah, that's Daryl from The Office that she goes down to change the name. Is it really you? Yes. Yeah. Meg, I actually just found that out. I didn't know he was Howard the Duck. That's interesting. I almost watched that. I didn't know that. I didn't realize, well, that it was like a little person per se. I always thought they were kind of more of like robotic things that they had, but yeah. And then when you find, I was like, oh shit. Would surely violate the, yeah. It's one of those like good riddance. But it like came out like way late, didn't it? Like just a couple years ago that it was like found out or something. The games. So the Last of Us games, I never personally played myself. And I've talked about getting them and just putting them on like the easiest mode to go through them. Kyle, my brother. You're good, Rage. I get it. Kyle played through them both. The first one, like so many times. So I watched and saw, and then same with the second one. He played multiple times. So I never have. The games are awesome. I think the show has done a really good transformation into the show from the game. Friends and Seinfeld. I liked Raymond too. Yeah. Lori, he was ripping on his THC pen, thinking it wasn't paying attention in Walmart, thinking it was just regular vape pen. He's been under a conviction. Okay. I caught something on the old TikTok a couple weeks ago, and I was like, no shit. Well, Ray's a good show. Another sleeper that I used to watch that I haven't gone back on is like old Roseanne. It's another one. I haven't finished Modern Family. I need to. I was gonna start it over, and I never finished it. Well, because I never finished it. Phil Dunphy, bro. Phil's the man. Phil's the fucking man. 21 Pilots should be probably coming out tomorrow, I would think, because we're gonna record something tonight. Never watched Lucifer. Monty Python was pretty good. It's been years. Did not see the new MGK of that. All we saw was Iris. Well, like Avril Lavigne and Simple Plan, that's like our school years and like right out of graduation time. Strong soda. Kojak at night, nice. I need an adult. The Hunter. No, never heard of that one. Misfits? Misfits. No, that's not what it was then. I'm thinking of, I think it's called Dairy or Dairy Girls. I think is what it like. I caught like one season. It was pretty good. Some of the acting and yeah. Yeah, so Dairy Girl. Yeah, that's what I've seen like I said, like one season. Shit's hysterical. I've only ever seen like half a season of Supernatural. It's one of my cousin's favorite shows. It was Kyle's favorite show until The Office dethroned it. When I got him to go through The Office with me, and then he watched, and then he said The Office got dethroned by um, The Boys. So it now goes The Boys, Office, Supernatural for him. The British show, absolutely fabulous. Never heard. Show me or show absolutely fabulous. Huh. Never seen. Never heard. I am right at like season 3 of The Boys. It's been a while. I think I prefer movies. Boys is wild. I liked a lot of shows. Like some of my top favorites were like Fresh Prince, Roseanne, Raymond, Friends, Home Improvement, Big Bang, Office, um, Family Matters. Like those were some of my like tops. I actually never watched Married with Children from front to back. I'll be back on Breaking Bad soon, guys, I promise. I just couldn't be stressed out last night. How I Met Your Mother, I've seen once through. It's actually really good. You're watching Dairy Girls right now? That's tough. Yeah, I've never seen Breaking Bad, so I'm going through it. I'm on the last season now. I've actually never watched Young Sheldon. I've been catching a lot of clips on TikTok, and I'm like, maybe I should watch this. Never watched Sopranos, but I know how it ends. Well, sorry. I started to watch it. I think I got about halfway through it. It's been a while, but I know how it ends. Your Honor. Yeah, see, and that's what does upset me a little bit is that um not that I don't know how things end, but I know certain things of the show just from over time, right? Because I was like, well, I'm never gonna watch it, didn't care. But also with like Better Call Saul and this El Camino and all this stuff, I'm like, well, clearly these two don't die. So I'm like, well, there's that aspect. I never really have to be like in an intense situation, be like, well, Jesse's gonna die. Well, clearly he doesn't. So that is the only thing. Look, 70 show I've only seen like once or twice through. If I would actually like to try to rewatch it again to see if I can separate the I guess the show from the people. I don't know. I've seen half of Stranger Things. X-Files, that's a throwback. Aunt I used to watch that. I love that show. Oh, Outer Limits. Ray Donovan. I've never seen Ray Donovan. No, I've seen Dexter. I've never seen any of the new ones though. And the new Dexters. The Munsters. Tough. It was on Showtime. I've also been told to watch something called The Witcher. Is it The Witcher or The Watchers? Or The Watcher? It's The Witcher. The Witcher. Still watch Stooges? Nice. I'm actually starting it is on Showtime. I'm actually starting Slasher series on HBO or Netflix. See, I know it was a game, right? Yeah. We did Iris, but it's on Patreon because we did it live on Twitch this past weekend. The show Anger Management? Yeah, I'm just going in order. Slasher. I heard it's like American Horror Story, where a lot of the same actors come back. It's a different story every time. Bro, Tales from the Crypt. Oh, dog. We should go through those. I forgot. I can get that on my one app. Like unedited too. It's a book. Never played those. Never played Skyrim. I've never played Grand Theft Auto. I've never played. What else? Yeah, none of those. I've never played any of them. Never even played Zelda. Alfred Hitchcock. I never really got into his stuff. I heard he was a cockbag. A womanizing cockbag. Kind of an abusive dickhead. Mindhunter. No. You know where the county building is in Ohio? No. Meg, where is it? Ash vs. Evil Dead. I've seen it. As much as I like film and horror, I'm sorry, and it's probably because I'm spoiled with how things looked. I can't get into those things. I lightweight don't even like the original Psycho. It's like close. That is where the horror museum is going to be on 227. Oh, okay. Yeah, Heart Eyes. I did the reaction to a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna do my best to do a movie reaction tonight, guys, live. It'll more than likely be Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm debating because I've been slacking on Marvel Movie Monday because the next one in line is ones I haven't seen yet. So again, guys, and people always say stop apologizing for it. I do because I don't like to make people pay for anything. But movie reactions are done live on Twitch, but then behind, unfortunately, a paywall on Patreon. It's $4. You get 2 movies a month. I try to make sure they're on the 14th and 28th of every month. Sometimes things happen. I'm trying to get also into that groove of just getting the movies recorded in like a day and like binge movies in a day and then having people stop in and out. In north of Columbus. Okay. Let's see here. All right, let me see here. It's gonna be a decent hike. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to see something. All right. From my just to like in the it's a little past Mansfield. It's a little past where like incarceration is. So it says for me just to like I guess probably hit the center of town says an hour and 4 minutes. That's actually not bad. Devil's Rejects is a good movie. No shit, Brent. That's cool. I haven't seen the Fallout series. I heard Dead by Dead, that Dying Light or whatever is supposed to be a good one that they're making. Any instruments? No. Nope, I don't sing. I can't sing. I can't rap. I don't play any instruments. Kyle plays a wicked guitar. Getting pretty good on the tickling the keys just by kind of dicking around himself. Good singer. Same with Devin. I don't mean it but this way. Like singing and guitar is going to go Kyle, then directly underneath Devin. Kyle has a little bit of a better voice and a little bit of better skills. Obviously, Kyle's older. So, but yeah, they both do. My mom was in a quartet with my grandma, so they both can sing very well. Does a Guitar Hero count? I mean, kind of. Guitar Hero. No, Psycho? Just don't know. Not very, I don't know. It's not very captivating. Same with like those. I know that those were intense movies then. So I said, I know a lot of it's because I'm spoiled with how, like movies and the effects and things like that were when I was born and started to pay attention. So, I kind of do the same thing with my music. There's like a cutoff in a sense, like I really don't go much past the 80s. I don't go much past the 80s with movies and shows and stuff. I just there was too much of like a simplicity with it that almost like they bore me. That's why I don't want to. I almost am afraid to watch the original Nosferatu. It's like one of the biggest horror icon movies ever, and I'm afraid it's gonna just bore the shit out of me, and I'm gonna fall asleep. See, like I saw somebody say Jamie Lee, so like Jamie Lee Curtis. So going back to that, like Halloween, I always forget is like the late '70s, but it's like one of the only ones. I don't know why. It's like I said, movies, shows, and music. Like it's pretty much the '80s on. Dude, I never got a chance to play that DJ Hero. That looked cool. They're supposed to release a new one. Yeah, like old horror movies bore the shit out of me. That's why I was saying like Psycho is like yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get it, and I try to appreciate what those things are. Like watching the new Nosferatu, right? Never seen the original, but everybody's seen clips. Everybody's seen the hand and the shadow and all the things, and so knowing what it looked like, and it also being a silent film, how this was going to work, number one. But I think they did a good job, in my opinion. It was beautifully done. I knew it was not going to be a intense, in-your-face action horror film. In a sense, a slow burn. Bear tooth like a dart. Really? No shit. So I took. Oh, Seven Psych. Yeah. I vaguely know which. Doesn't that have Johnny Galecki? Leonard? Sorry, David. David from Roseanne, or Leonard from Big Bang, or Russ. So you all know him from that. I know Johnny Galecki from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation first when he was a fucking kid. Interview with a Vampire, it's been a long time since I've seen it. Of Russ? No, Rage. I'm talking about he played Russ, on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Castrati. Queen of the Damned was another good one. It's been a long time. Confused, what's up? Vincent Price wasn't Edward Scissorhands the last thing he did? For $10? Lost my V card during Queen of the Damned. That's tough. That is tough. I've had Edward. I got Edward tattooed on me. Come on now. I'll try to catch up. So it was his on that's what I've heard. It was his last on-screen appearance, right? Edward from Twilight. Lost mine to Alien versus Predator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was his last on-screen appearance. What's funny is I lost my V card late in life. I was 18 years old. I was 18 years old before I did anything, well, like before I did that. People were saying they lost, all of this, yeah. Mine was always because every time I was somewhere, it was bitches were always drunk and like I was at a party or whatever. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, did other things and whatnot, but like, there was just always this thing where like it was always some like half drunk chick or drunk chick, and I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to. Was his last one? I swore they always said that his last appearance on film was Edward Scissorhands. Huh. Guess we all learned something. Yeah, man, like I do have some morals. Yeah. I just Googled Vincent Price last on-screen appearance, Edward Scissorhands. So hold on, let me see what it says here. I'm like, I know I've heard that 100,000 times. Yeah, the last movie Vincent Price filmed before he died and why it was a fitting end. Three-part beginning with Gretel. In 1998, Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands was significant that it marked his last live-action big screen feature that Price made during his illustrious career, fitting how the actor was working with one of the artists. Oh shit. So him and Johnny Depp were kind of close, apparently. Sorry, like I just got sucked into reading that. Like, He did a TV called film, or wait, he did a TV movie called The Heart of Justice in '92. Oh, see, I thought he passed in '90. Oh, see, then maybe that's where they're. That's why I was like, no, I've heard 100 times it was this thing he did, but maybe they're talking like movie then. I hate, see, it's why I hate the English language. That was 93. See, I don't know. I was just always like, well, that's cool that he got to be in Edward Scissorhands. Huh. I think you know a guy. His mustache was still sweet. I'm gonna take you to grow that mustache. Couple of days. Yeah. That's funny. His life story was pretty cool. Oh, speaking of stories, what I might fill this gap in with, because Last of Us is done. I mean, it won't be too long, but I'm thinking about, I want to watch that Pee Wee Herman documentary thing on HBO. There's 2 episodes already, but they're like an hour and a half long each. So I'm thinking about maybe on Sundays watching an episode each. Oh, about Johnny Depp. No. But I thought it was just one thing. I didn't realize it was going to be like maybe a couple episodes. But it's probably 2 or 3, I would imagine. So I thought about finding a time where I can get that in. But it, not that it wasn't all already, hey, what's going on? Not that I wasn't already wanting to watch it, but something I caught on TikTok where he's like, yeah, when you sign, or something about when you do something with HBO or a document or something like that, he's like, they want a lot of fucks, they want a lot of nipples and tits or whatever. And he's like, a lot of butthole or something like that. And he's like, I'm not showing you my fucking nipples right now. I was like, yes, I fucking love this dude. Like, this dude was so, like, I think the problem I have with that, I need to go back and watch certain things with him in it, is that even Pee Wee, like doing Pee Wee's Playhouse and stuff when I was like a kid and whatnot, it was funny and interesting. But like, I fully believe that seeing him out of character is lightweight kind of weird. And I don't mean out of even Pee Wee. Even as a kid, I understood this was not a real person. It's a person doing it. But so seeing him in then other roles, seeing him completely out of character is kind of gonna be is a little weird for me. But the fact that, like, I almost didn't get to appreciate his talent. Like with Zone House. Yeah. But I argue, see, here, okay, let's talk about something. Wasn't he at a porn theater? Like, wasn't he at an adult theater movie? I'm sure he wasn't the only one, and or that he was the least of the worries. Again, I never dove into that. What did you think people did in there? Yeah. I mean, don't dudes' wives go in there and blow like 50 dudes? Like at once? So he was in the corner whacking his own chode. Who cares? Because it was him. Right, they're like, Pee-wee's in there playing with his wiener. Let's let's call him out. Hey, all you other pervs, leave for a second. We're gonna call the cops. They were watching a Minecraft movie. It's always big metaphor. Bro, I would almost feel violated if I didn't jerk off at a porn theater. I'd be like, I think I wasted my money. I think I need my money back, dude. I didn't get my dick sucked by Carol or jerk off. I mean, Carol's a slut. She was blowing all them dudes. I didn't bust not one nut. I'm gonna need my $8 back. Was he in Matilda? That was pre-Pornhub. He had to go somewhere. Like, what else goes on in a porn theater? People just sitting there. This is good. They probably could have cast her instead. Whoa. Big fella. Just sitting there eating your popcorn? No. You're not talking to nobody. You're focused. I'll have dinner with my parents, thank you. Yeah. Keep my $8. No, I'm talking back in the early 90s. Wait, there's no plot in this? He's not a real doctor. I think that plumber was fake. Give it 2 boners. He didn't fix nothing. Jake. I think the pizza delivery guy lied. Bro. No. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Man, I'm pissed off in trouble for trying to fucking bust one in a porn theater talking about, yeah, look at the boobs. Slow down, baby, slow down. No, I refuse. You're not turning Pee-wee. We're not turning against Pee-wee. Not at all. Like, in fact, I applaud him. Hope somebody got a good look and was like, Paul be packing. A high five, yeah. For this movie, yeah. Is he in Buffy? I know he was in what's that funny movie? I'm doing good. How are you guys? Hope everybody's doing it. He was in Mystery Men. Yeah. He was Spleen. Spleen. Yeah. Can't believe it. Porky's, yeah, it's been a long time. Like a long time. Talk about fucking big old natural 70s boobies and bush. Fuck yeah. You've seen it all. You ever checked out the beginning of the movie Carrie? It's a different world. Never seen Sons of Anarchy. Yeah. Dazed and confused. Fuck yeah. That's a must. That and Half Baked. I haven't seen it in a long time either. I argue, dude, where's my car? Wait. He was one of the kids. That's right. Sean Penn's hilarious. Yeah. Well, that you talking Fast Times at Ridgemont High. We're gonna get a job, Spicoli. Well, for money and things. All I need is a good buzz and some tasty waves, and I'm fine. Didn't really get into Supernatural. Encino Man 2. I thought they were talking about maybe making it. I don't know. I've only ever seen Idle Hands like once. I just watched Encino Man last night. That movie's so fucking funny. Don't Be a Menace. I've only ever seen once. Hey, what's up? Big Les? No. Wait, first time seeing live. Oh, shit, you got a... Hell yeah, I appreciate that. You bought a shirt? Whoop. I saw nothing. Yep. So nothing, Gerald. We good. We good. Almost saw a glitch in the Matrix. You know what? It still upsets me. I'm gonna go to the local porn theater store. Go out there and be like, so what happens if I whip my wiener out back here? Like, cops get called? They're gonna go, no, everybody does it. I'm gonna go, Paul got done dirty. Damn it, Paul. Why'd they have to do you like that? Wait, rage. Hold on. Got caught watching. Hold on. Fuck you for making me cry louder anymore.
I gotta go meet
Oh.
someone with a computer.
Oddly enough, from what I understand, I mean, yeah, you get your weirdos and stuff too, but being in the industry, and then I've heard about people like working at places like that, it's actually a lot of nice people. Nice people or shy people. Animal. So, but like I said, I don't know. It's just, I'm sure they still see, like, they see wild shit, but as far as like interaction, from what I understand, it's actually very chill. I felt so attacked. Wait, they didn't use glowing tails. Did they really? I don't have one per se, as far as on there. They're all a repeater at the moment. Oh! Getting close to 60 subs. Nice. No, that was one. I actually heard they get paid pretty decent too. People that work at like adult stores. If I'm not mistaken, because there's like kind of one, not around, but there was like one around like kind of the Barberton area, and I said something about, because it said help wanted sign. I passed one day going to my tattoo shop, and I was like, I wonder how much people get paid at places like that. And my buddy was like, they get like 18, 20 bucks an hour. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. And I think it's because of, not that the job is hard or like, stocking and ordering, but I think it's because of like the weirdness and nobody wants to work it. And the fact that, I mean, everybody buys, I know you can get stuff online, but people go in person. Yeah, the porn parodies, yeah. It's pretty wild. I will return like no idea. We can't, yeah. Yeah, I was like, so I know that the industry still makes a lot of money. It's just, I was like, damn, dude. I'll sit there and deal with the weirdos for 20 bucks an hour to do basically nothing. So, what's the front? Ice cream in the back. That's funny. What's really funny is I've never actually been in it, and not for nothing, I've heard it's when I mean nice, I mean like upkept nice inside, but also because of, so hear me out. There's a place in Akron, and it's a cool venue. It's smaller. You fit probably 3, 4, 500 people in there maybe. One side's like more of a bar area and whatnot, and then the other side's like the venue. But then behind it is called like XTC, so ecstasy, and it's an adult store. But apparently, I don't know if they have a theater, but I know they have like glory holes and shit, from what I understand. And that's what I'm saying. Apparently, like that's why they keep it up to date and upkept. I was like, I'm not kidding. They share a parking lot. Like, if this is the venue, behind it right here, here's the shop. It is right fucking there. Like, lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. The brightest fucking fluorescent lights to go through the entrance of like, or even entering the doorway, all of the things. It is like, you can't miss it. Location. Like, bro, that's like one of those put the Girl Scout cookies shop in front of the dispensaries. They're gonna go to a show, get all liquored up, then go next door and spend money and try to catch a beach. They're never running out of business. Yeah. We have a sign that says full letters porn videos. Yeah. Brent. Yeah. It's from customers like every so people be nuts, dude. It hides nothing. Dude, that's so funny though. Like no shit. I don't know. Like I said, I legit have never been in that one. I've been in the one, literally, it's kind of like in Snydertown, but in Barberton, not Akron, Barberton. What's it called? It's called, it might just be the adult store. Fuck, what's it called? But it's a, dude, it's literally, I'm not kidding. It's in one of those like plaza like kind of strip mall little things. It's got maybe 5 or 6 stores in it. I'm not kidding. It goes some kind of like little convenience store first, the porn store, a pizza shop, and I'm pretty sure like a salon hair place. Bro, it's the funniest shit. You can go pick up a pack of rubbers, go next door, buy a fucking dildo, go get your pizza, and then get your wig chopped once you're done. Dude, literally in that order if you want. You can mix and match if you wanted to. I mean, but I'm just saying. Ah, the essentials. Oh, package should be there Monday. Right on. I'll be checking PO Box today anyways for some stuff. But dude, like the fact that it's there, and there is. I've never actually looked either, but there is a curtained area in the back, and I've wondered. I'm like, do they have stuff? It says Peep Show, I think, but I think it's supposed to be just movies. You probably still put it in chick's butt back there, but I don't know. I mean, who else hangs out in the back of porn stores other than whores? Like, really, like, that's where the whores go. Hoping to get sent to my right on. Only $8. So don't be nervous. Jesus, Thor, you good? Nothing to be nervous about. We enjoy literally everything that has been sent to us, no matter if people have been doing said thing for 20 years or 20 minutes. Like, oh Jesus, that's not. Like, people put time and effort into things. I need supervision. Oh Jesus. Bro. Shipping wild in there. I remember I walked in the one by Snydertown in Barberton. And it was cheap. Well, compared to what I've seen, just giant fuck doll. Like a full-on doll. Like full human. I was like, what's the price tag on one of these babies? I was like, $500. Well, like, I guess if you're desperate enough. About the nerves, okay. We'll move up to the east side. You can get anything. Oh shit, Sarah. Okay. Hell yeah. So Drew, I go on Twitch pretty much every night. But yeah, like some of the shit, like I said, some of the shit that I see and I've seen in there. I haven't been to an adult store though. Oof. Probably 2 years. I'm trying to think because I had to go get some stuff for when I was still I was doing something still for like some customers. I was wrapping up kind of being done with in the fetish line work. Got to finish the vessel drawing right on. Hmm? Mm. Sorry, I was trying to. You said the one addressed to her. Like, I got you. The lion's den. Your black pencil, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I got over that fear a long time ago before, like, kind of sort of even like Amazons and stuff were a thing where it was when you went into a sex store, you're like, oh, I'm in there to buy whatever. Yeah, dude, you are. They're working there. They know what every single person's coming in here to buy. Wait, what? 100% legal info. Oh, Jesus. My gosh, yeah, I'll bet. So, yeah, what's funny is how sales tax works different here than when I moved to PA. They have sales tax on food, not on clothing. Oh no, I think it's yeah, I think it's around 6 here. I think. Let me see here. Dude, you fucking serious? God. Um, where the fuck are we? 7. So for us, okay, wait. Anyone sales tax rate? Oh, so yeah, almost 7. 1.5 in addition to the 5.7 Ohio sales tax. So almost 6 in general, and then some places up it like to your county. So we're like almost at a 7. Yeah, I'm sick of fucking Ohio. I say it every year. Hey, what's up? That's Illinois. Yo, what's up, Amber? Crystal, where do you live again? Like what? Because like we live in Wadsworth, but like many people really know. So I say like we're about 15 minutes from Akron. 15 from from Columbus. Okay. There's so many people around that like are spread. I can never keep it like really everybody straight. There's only one that I really kind of remember that's because I kind of lightweight know him in person, but Anthony that jumps in here, but that's because he's kind of from around the area that like I know him from like my cousin and then through that whole thing. But he's really the only one I keep like I really know. Speaking of Michigan and then like Ohio, like I'm still really waiting on when we're gonna start getting like pre-rolls and stuff. I have not been to Cedar Point in, oh, man. I'm trying to determine if I was even legal to drink yet the last time I went. If I did, I was barely legal to drink. Like I might have been 21, so like probably 20 years ago. The last time I even went to an amusement park was around that age, and that was when what you call it, Geauga Lake was Six Flags, then it moved back to Geauga Lake and then Six Flags again. And then they tore it down or whatever, but in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, fun trip. Yeah. So what's funny is Thor, easy bud. I want you to get in the spot. My son, we actually went to go see them do the Battle of the Bands. They played at the Rock Hall of Fame. Yeah, Geauga Lake. Yeah, let's put it. Yeah, Geauga Lake on Six Flags. I don't know. I'm kind of over amusement parks and stuff now. Like, no. Sorry. Roller coasters and just call me whatever now. Again, I also have things to like live for, and I know that they do a lot better checks than just carnival rides. But the fact of the things I'm seeing lately and over the years and rides and roller coasters in general, that I know you're not going to fly off or whatever, but just all of the malfunctions and time and things that you waste in line and all this stuff and sitting there and when it breaks down, I'm good. I'm good. I'll hit a log ride, some water. I'll do this and that. Like, I'm good with all that shit. I'm not standing in fucking line for it to, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, he's a drummer. Notre Dame's about 30 minutes from me. That's tough. But if I'm gonna go somewhere, like, yeah, I'll go to like, I mean, like something like that, like the zoo, or no, I don't go to Disney, but like something like that where it's not just roller coasters. Yeah, and it came up to the audience. Yes, he was there as a kid. No shit. Yeah, there's a guy. Yeah. Or the people that or the guys. I remember the one time we were getting in line for the like those like the shoot up things or whatever, the power towers. And I was saying that we were getting close to the front of the line, and I said something to my buddy. I was like, I wonder how many sets of tits these workers see. And the dude said he was like, on average, 8 a day. I was like, yes. And where people and the people that would do things like that, where they'd come over and check your stuff, and they'd be like, hold on, I gotta get this, fixed, and they just shoot you up while you're thinking like something's wrong. But in the fact of, because he's like, these chicks come here with these halter tops or whatever it is, and think that whatever way they're going is going to be the right way, that it won't catch. And he's like, we try to tell them, do you want to put your shirt on? Do you want to put a t-shirt on? No. Okay, I'm going to see your tits in 38 seconds. Here we go. Boom. So, because they switch you out on per rides, like on a day. He's like, so we don't just get to sit here every day and see boobs, but like on the days you get to work these ones, you like it. Damn, he was right there then, like legit. Yeah. Ah, it worked. It worked though. Yeah, right. They make them buy shirts. Oh, Ghost Vampire? No shit. No, I bought a fake ticket apparently, or it could have been real, but maybe wasn't, and then wasn't going to transfer, and we got the money back. But, so no, I didn't get a ticket. Went to run the risk. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think that Disney, I'm sorry. Oh, in Lima? Nice. That's not too far. I'm sorry. In my opinion, Disney needs a reality check. Not with being like having some guidelines, but I can't go to Louder Than Life. I'm pretty sure that's right when I still have my daughter, and then traveling plus a ticket plus staying somewhere plus food, plus, it'll just cost too much, and that's days, that's super time away from my daughter. Anyways, I think they need a reality check. The amount of money, if people boycotted both Disneys for like a month, to just be like, no, I fucking refuse to pay how much money for a dinner or for a set of tickets. I heard some crazy shit like a dad took his family of 4 to Disney and it was like $920 for the tickets. I don't know how true that is. 4 people to get in. Like, no, I'm sorry, Walt. You should be spinning in your grave. I get that it's going to be upped. I get that you are paying for also a lot of things. Okay, the actors, the rental property, the electricity. Like I'm aware I am well aware. But again, the amount of people that buy a ticket, food, parking, all of the things, the super passes and all of the you cannot tell me you are not making clearing amounts of money still. $12 slushy. It's motherfucking ice and syrup. It is motherfucking ice. Ice. It's 2 fucking ingredients. I'll buy a slushy machine right. Much a slut. Let's get super industrial here. Super motherfucking industrial here. Commercial slushy. Not even $600. Not even. Let's do, no. Let's do this one. All right. I'll give you this. Sorry. Still. Brand new. I'm trying to find something that like is used. I'm gonna buy one at Office Depot. Who does that? 3 bands for a super industrial gas station. What I put in slushy machine for sale. What I'm getting at is that that is a $12 slushy. Dude, there is no, like I said, it's 2 ingredients. You know how much movies I can see for $37? Disney hotels are at $800 for 2 nights. Let's look at something here. Maybe I was hearing wrong, but like, let me see. New ticket 2025. World Theme Park ticket. Let's go to hold on. Buy theme park ticket. I want to go to just. Hold on, kids. Okay, so that might not have been for the tickets. Still, let's do this. From 3 to 9. So it's still costing Meg and I $500. Yeah, no, I'm right. $119 per adult. So that's 3 because Nash is over 10. So 119 3 times, and then $60 per Chandler and Nico. He just hit the cut. If we went right now, after next year, he's $119. Yeah, it was like $900 for them to get in. To get in. Punching every fucking character in their stupid fucking giant fucking face helmet cone. I'm punching all of you. Every Pluto I see, I'm uppercutting his black nose. The tip, right there. Pow! Getting my $900. Yeah. And I see Woody from Toy Story. It's on site, DDT. Buzz Lightyear, I'm kicking him back into the space to be a space ranger. No, it's not worth half that money. That is so much money to get in there. Before I even purchase anything, I already dropped $1,000. No, everybody just stop for like a month. Florida and LA or California, stop going for 31 days. He seriously would. Again, I get that you have to up because it's an amusement park. I understand. $3,000 total. Total. Like, was like $5,000 for the with the military. Did you read what Lauren just said? What was typed with a fucking military discount? I understand that's 5 people. That's $1,000 a person still. A person. I argue not even a beach. Fuck a beach. Well, sure, but I'm just like, I get what you mean. Like, no. I'm spending my money on food and things. Well, the experience. Dude, I'm sorry, but that type of money to go to the magical world of Disney is not making a memory. That is digging myself into unnecessary debt to see these fake ass people that are signed, contracted into being this character and all that. And that I know that if they remotely break character, they're fired. The fact that they want to be like, there's a lot of weird shit that happens at these Disney things too. Call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't give a shit. If people know, people know. So not only that, fuck that. But no way, man. This is not an experience I want to do. It's a waste of money. I'm sorry that, like I said, I know that people are diehard Disney fans in general and stuff, or even going and adults and all this stuff with the kids or even without kids and all this stuff, but it's not worth it. It's not even worth it if you live in the state it is. Let's crack numbers. Again, before you try, if I lived 20 minutes from Disney, it's still going to cost me almost $1,000 to walk in. I now have to get, not living there, I have to get tickets, hotel rooms, food, all the things. On top of just walking in there spending $1,000. That's a $10,000 vacation. Easy. Not doing that. Not doing that. Bro, that's legit almost half of a car. A brand new one, damn near. About $30-ish thousand are on average some basic model brand new 2025s. That's damn near half of a car. For what? To stand in line, be hot as shit, half the time be miserable, buy a $12 slushie? No thanks. I'll go buy something way cooler. Right. For a house. Well, we ain't gonna move, but... Yeah, I've been thinking about doing stuff like the detour, doing trips for like stupid things like that. They're in Ohio. Yeah, if I'm spending money like that, I'm for sure not going to fucking Disney. Yeah, fuck them slushies, dude. Fuck them slushies. And your fucking underpaid 19-year-old trying to give it to you. Fuck you, Connor. You and Skylar go to fucking the corner there and eat your Dippin' Dots. No, I know, just in general. I'm just saying, like, right, but... Right. 1,300 for a week. Dude. That's raw, dude. That's raw. Like, you can't argue with shit, you know what I mean? Fuck yeah. I'll go to Disney myself, sitting right here in this chair. Like 4 hours. Oh, yeah, you can, I get you, Sarah, yeah. Oh, I see. I see. Sometimes you get better deals in the fact of how you stay in a hotel compared to motel or motel to hotel. Hey, I got a little bit of time, guys. Again, today is supposed to be a longer stream. It already is at like 2.5 hours almost, but we're kind of just chit-chatting. Bring Me the Horizon tends to block us, the label. Not for $12 either. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Josh, is like the biggest thing with that is the fact of that well, hell, we've talked about this before. Never done a cruise. I never. I'm pretty sure Meg's going on one with her friend, but right now, especially with how things are, Nash is the one age where I wouldn't be worried about, but Nico and Chandler are like right there. Meg and I's alone time is pretty much on weekends when all the kids are gone. We don't really get to, and it's just this is a time in our life. It's not forever, but that goes with going on family vacations. Well, unfortunately, other than like kind of Nash, the other two, they need to be around you. They can't like have their own rooms per se. Right. Right, where like with ADHD and stuff. So that's kind of how it is here too, in a sense, but Coro's like, yeah. But like I said, we both know that's not forever. It's interesting that I don't think either of us has had this experience yet with having kids that are where you basically have to wait till they're asleep, and by the time they're asleep and we have stuff we have to do, I'm sorry, like at her cookies and things, it's late. And we both are I think a little bit on the same page here, where it's like that's our free time when all the kids are gone. And I don't, man, I go back and forth with like quote trash talking, but I hate to be like this, but the boys are only gone like 4 days a month with at their dad's. He gets them every other weekend basically, and then I have Chandler 15 days out of every month. So we have the kids a lot. So going on family vacations, getting it in like that, it's not. It's if her and I go on like our own little couple-day trip or something. Right, kids are priority. Like most of the kids go, like they're not even asleep before 10. And this is also why I told her, because this is all one, like some structure and stuff, but you know, mom always had us kids and even teenagers. You didn't have to be asleep, but depending on your age, 8, 9 p.m. on the weekdays and school nights, you need to be in your room. You need to be like in bed in a sense. You don't have to close your fucking eyes or turn your TV off, but turn your turn your timer on for like an hour and a half. 90 minutes I think was always the max I had on my that it would let me go. And not that they were just getting it in, but that was now between 8 and 9 p.m. until mom and Randy went to bed. That was their downtime from us kids. Guaranteed. Like, you guys need to be in your rooms, and like, you gotta pee, if you're gonna grab some water, fine. But you're not coming up every 5 seconds or doing whatever it is. Like, you need to be calming down. You're not playing, you know, whatever, like, you know, like reading a book or whatever is fine. But I've seen Chandler in there, like, with her dry erase boards and stuff. I'm like, Chandler, no. Like, you need to sit down, either listen to your sounds or just watch your show. At like 2 a.m.? Yeah. But, like, right, she's 9. And that's what I'm saying, like, between both Nico and Nico and Chandler, their rooms are right there too. Our door doesn't shut all the way properly, so it doesn't even lock. That's one of the things we're trying to get fixed. So that on top of that, nah, dog, they gotta be asleep. And even at that, by that time it's late, and like I said, or we've been now occupied to wait on something. And we both like, we gotta go to bed. So we've stated before, there's a difference between it not being weaponized and held from you and just not being able to. We've also talked about, I don't mind both. I like crunchy peanut butter sometimes. We've also talked about the fact of sex and intimacy was so different in our past relationships that we were ruined by lust on both ends, that we are now trying to heal with love. Like, that's not our thing. Like, I think both of our past relationships were so based on lust and sex that that's how both of us and our partners showed our affection, or that everything was okay, or whatever it was. It's not like that. It's not like that here. We don't need to do that. This is, we understand. Meg did even kind of bring up something about, she's like, we don't even really like hang out anymore. I'm like, well, babe, you have a lot of cookies to do, and I kind of filled my time up with my own lives, so we kind of don't like that. We do. It's just like, we don't just sit down and have like our own movie night or whatever and just do things every single night. Now we hang out, we talk and do things, and she works from home. But I get it. But she had a business before I met her. This isn't like she started this when we were dating. She had a business and priorities to keep and to be up with than before me. So working around that is something that I did. Like I said, I hung out with her and we would do certain things, but I had my own channel that started to get bigger and do things. We met on Tinder, but it just, I then now started to fill my time. I was like, I didn't want to just always be up her ass while she was on live or doing her cookies and distracting her and stuff. So I filled my time with other things. 95% of the time she's doing cookies no matter what time of year it is. So for me to have this nightly schedule of a live and even mornings, well, she's at work. She's at work from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m., 4:30. Well, I can do things in that time. And then at night, she does the cookies kind of later on, like after the kids have kind of been home. Maybe they've had a game or practice or like whatever it is, even just some of her own free time. And then she starts cookies at like, between 6 and 8 o'clock. And she's doing them until midnight. So again, I just kind of took my time with that and went, okay, well, I don't want to bug her. What can I do? I can fill my time with my own things. She likes a lot of K-dramas and reality TV, and I can't fucking stand that shit. I cannot, like, reality TV isn't real. At least with the sitcom, it's, you know what you're getting. I don't know how to explain it, but we do. It's just she watches those. I'm more of a, like I said, like Breaking Bad now, and like slasher I'm going through. Yo, what's up? But yeah, right. But like I said, it's just the whole running around and stuff. It is like I Outlander. I don't know. Well, we do, Lori. Like that's the thing is we have we have date night, and like that's where like so on like I said on the weekends that we don't have the kids. Normally we do some type of like authentic style food, or we will go somewhere, or we'll go like get a martini or something like we do. That's what I'm saying is that we don't just hang out like when, like I said, when she'd be doing cookies, where I would just sit next to her at the island and she would either be on live and we'd listen to music or we'd watch a show like that. I felt like I was hovering. So and also I was there every other week, but like I felt like I was hovering. So even on my weeks off with her, I wanted to do something and fill my time. So I kind of stepped back and gave her space because again, we do get to hang out. It's just not the same as sitting on the couch and holding hands watching, you know, some rom-com. Well, no, we don't. But I'm also, unfortunately, I'm not that person in general. I mean, I will. Like, I'll sit down and watch, but I'm not the one to just sit and snuggle and cuddle with the big blanket and all the. No, I don't. I never have. But what I'm saying is that that's when like the whole like not really hanging out, but we do. We go out and like I said, usually like at least twice a month. Sometimes it can be into other things like the now granted the kids were with us, but the whole like halfway to horror thing or halfway to Halloween thing. We went out, we went and did something. We didn't really get any food or anything, but it was we got out of the house and went and did something together. Have a good one. We like to do our own things. Exactly. I think with there is something to be said about this both working from home. It's not that we don't need to, but we don't need to hang out with each other. We actually need these. I don't need to this needs to not be my free time and do this while she's at work. And the last couple hours, yeah, kind of mingle back and forth, or I might be in and out. And then when I'm at night, doing my lives again, because we don't need, we're already around each other 24 hours a day. We are around, we need the space. We can't be around each other than just all the time going out and grocery shopping and the mall and let's go to a theme park and let's go to the park, like whatever it is. Like, nope. We do certain things together. Another parent does certain things alone or whatever it might be. And so like, I'm going to be real honest with you. I'll go. Meg takes the kids to the park more than I do. I don't like being at the park. Not to their extent. I would be at the park 15, 20 minutes and I'd go. Kids want to be there longer. I can't really do it. It almost like triggers an anxiety. I don't know why. course. We gotta wait a second. Hold on. It's buffering. There we go. We do go on adventures. Like I said, I gotta get a hold of my buddy here, so I am gonna hop off here soon. But I gotta get a hold of my buddy about my parts. He was messaging me. So, what was I gonna say? But yeah, we do. But I've been a little handicapped for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But 4 years, he's gonna have to adjust to find a hobby, right? And that's where, like I said, it's. I don't think that these things put a damper on Meg and I's relationship. I actually think it helps. If I'm being very honest with you, that she kind of always has work to do at night, and so do I. It's not all the time. Like I said, we have this very big gap in our days when somebody isn't working or doing their extra side work or alive or something, but yeah, head of the party with my wife and the dogs past weekends. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I don't get it. I don't even think for me, like, it's not even social anxiety. I don't know what it is. I've sit there. I think it's because it's like, in a weird way, specifically oddly boring as an adult. Whether there's a lot of people or there isn't. So, like, I don't know how to explain that, like, social anxiety. But, all right. Here's what I'm going to do is, work 12 hours a day. Don't need that here. Don't need it. He said, yep, get out the kitchen, cook. Mom would just sit and read while I played. But it's just that's funny, right? And so neither one of us are like that here, in a sense. It's like we don't have this sense of like alpha, I guess. But that's what I'm saying, is that we both just know that we are around each other all the time. It's fine to be like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I'm gonna wait. But cook, like a cook, that'd be sweet. Need one. But I'm head out, get some things rolling here. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. I will be on later tonight. I'm going to do my best to try to set up a recording reaction for the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I've never seen those, or Black Panther, or Ant-Man. So those will be recorded. I'm going through and rewatching all of the releases theatrically in order. So, all right, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon.